Welcome back to Tackle Trading's Market Recap. This is Tuesday, April 12th, 2016. All right, let's start with the news here. Dow up 164, NASDAQ up 38, S&P up 19. Oil was up, on some news out of Russia and Saudi Arabia on a potential oil freeze. Certain sectors like industrials and financials really did well today, and the yen outperformed. The overall market was up about 1%, which is not a huge move by any stretch. Sometimes you can get lost in the big number. You forget about the percentage. But it's a good day, good bullish day. Bulls won the day. Let's take a look at the heat maps for the day. Kind of all your daily tools are right there in the Trade Center at Tackle Trading. Got a good heat map here. Technology, services, materials, everything's pretty green. A few companies were red. Allergen was one of them. Starbucks was another one. A few companies were down, but in general, the market had a very, very good day. And the S&P 500. Daily chart, rally, slowing momentum, coming into some long-term resistance at 2055. You still have a little bit of upside if the market decides to go there. Market can go wherever it wants, by the way. But you got to be concerned as we're moving into earnings season that the market is slowing down and potentially going to, hit its head up here at some point. Conversely, the volatility index, which measures option pricing, down at 1595, that means options are pretty cheap. If you're looking for insurance, which is one of the simple things that you need to do, you've got the potential for options down here as a buyer. If you're a credit trader, cash flow trader, there's always something you can do, and so you kind of have to stay focused on that. Energy, crude oil, as aforementioned in the news, back up to resistance, hitting its head here. Old support 45, that could be a next stopping point. You're at some resistance right now, but there's a little bit of upside in here with crude going up. And generally, the commodities are going up right now as the dollar continues to weaken. The metals market, gold, rally basically since the beginning of the year. Up. We've been consolidating. Resistance up here. You've got a high basing pattern right now. Any kind of break to the upside would be very bullish. But hold your horses because so much of that is predicated on the U.S. dollar. Right now, the U.S. dollar is at 94. There's an inverse relationship to commodities. Commodities have done well because the dollar's been weakening. If the dollar finds support down here and decides to have any kind of rally, on the backs of Fed tightening interest rate policy, whatever it could be, that could, slow down the commodity sector. I really believe that if commodities are looking for a potential breakout, you got to see the dollar consolidate or continue to sell. So that will be one to keep watching. Let's take a look quickly at the economic calendar for the week. And Wednesday, tomorrow, retail sales, PPI, business inventories. Thursday's the CPI, jobless claims. Friday, industrial production. Regular week of economic data. Nothing to get too worked up about. Let's peek out to next week. Housing starts, existing home sales, jobless claims, so on and so forth. The week after, FOMC meeting announcement. Wednesday, April 27th is a date to circle on your calendar. You need to be paying attention to the market on that day. There's going to be a lot of chatter, a lot of talk. Anytime the Fed meets, that is the case. So keep an eye out on that one. One last one I want to show you is a heat map. And what we're going to do with the heat map, so we're going to change it from a one-day performance. We're going to show you the earnings dates coming up. Anything in pink means that we are before earnings. You'll notice that the entire screen is generally pink. There's a few blue in here. The blue ones are the ones that we've already had earnings on. But anything in pink is before earnings. So we're moving into earnings season. You'll see some dates in here. Google, April 21st. Apple, April 25th, so on and so forth. So keep an eye on that and pay attention and make sure that you're preparing and planning for your companies and what you're trading. Okay, guys.